Are you ready to buy a home but have no idea how to be successful in today's crazy market? Here are 6 characteristics of a successful home buyer, whether you're a first-timer or someone who has bought and sold half a dozen homes already. A home is probably the single largest purchase you'll ever make. Home buying is a lot more complex than just doing Zillow searches. It requires careful consideration and preparation. While anyone can become a home buyer, certain traits set apart those who excel, the buyers who seem to breeze through the process even if they don't have tons of money to spend. You can be one of those people too. Just keep watching. The single most important characteristic of a successful home buyer is, can you guess? Financial preparedness. Don't confuse this with having a lot of money. It's possible to have a lot of money and still fumble the ball when it comes to buying a home. Being financially prepared means having a clear understanding of your budget, obtaining pre-approval for a mortgage from a lender, and having sufficient funds for the down payment, the closing costs, and any potential unforeseen expenses. Good home buyers take the time to assess their financial situation, improve their credit score if needed, and ensure that they're ready to take on the financial responsibilities of homeownership. It makes no sense to start looking at $500,000 homes when you don't know how much you can afford. So if you're going to need a mortgage, make sure you talk to a lender and figure out your budget before you start touring with your agent. Next, and I cannot emphasize this enough, successful home buyers have realistic expectations. They're not looking for unicorns. They understand that finding the perfect home within their budget may require compromise. They have a clear understanding of their needs versus their wants, and they're open to exploring different neighborhoods and property types. By setting realistic expectations, good home buyers can make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary disappointment during the home search process. As an Idaho realtor myself, I can tell you how frustrating it is when a young couple, or an old couple for that matter, have their hearts set on finding a unicorn. In other words, housing that is way, way out of their budget or which simply doesn't exist in that particular area. So get those needs versus wants sorted out. Make a list and be prepared to modify your list as you learn more about the market in which you want to buy a home. The third characteristic of a top-notch home buyer is communication. Communication plays a crucial role in a successful home buying journey. Good home buyers are effective communicators who understand their own needs and are able to articulate their needs and preferences and their concerns to their realtor. They're honest with their agent about their budget too. They actively participate in discussions, ask relevant questions, and provide timely feedback. By maintaining open and honest communication, good home buyers establish a good working relationship with their agent, and this ensures that their needs are met throughout the process. Realtors are many things, but we are definitely not mind readers. Number 4, you're going to need patience and perseverance. This process can be time-consuming and often challenging. Good home buyers understand that finding the right home may take time and require multiple visits, offers, and negotiations. They stay focused, they keep positive, they trust the process. By being patient and persevering, a good buyer increases their chances of finding the ideal home that meets their needs and maybe even exceeds their expectations. So don't give up. 5, a good home buyer is eager to educate themselves about the real estate market and the home buying process. They invest time in researching neighborhoods, market trends, and property values. They understand the importance of due diligence, such as conducting home inspections and reviewing property documents. By being well informed, good home buyers make good decisions, lessen their risks, and maximize the amount of their value. And they choose their agent with care. They may even interview several agents, and agents are okay with that. We'd much rather work with clients who like and trust us and are willing to communicate with us. Finally, superstar home buyers are flexible and adaptable. These are vital qualities in this ever-changing real estate world. Good buyers are open to new possibilities and can adapt their preferences as needed. They consider different property types, styles, and locations, keeping an open mind throughout the search. By embracing flexibility, good home buyers increase their options, enhance their chances of finding the right home that suits them, and really gets what they want in the end. Some of the most successful buyers I've worked with here in Boise area have been incredibly flexible as they move through the home search process, modifying their search criteria as they learn more about our local market and the limitations of their own budget. These are the buyers who end up happy with their eventual purchase, even if the home they buy isn't what they originally thought they were looking for. If you have these habits or can develop them, you'll be able to navigate the home buying process with confidence, make well-informed decisions, and ultimately find a home that brings you joy and satisfaction for years to come. Now check out this next video for more on the home buying process. Thanks, guys.